Hi, Taurus. Welcome to On the Journey 111. I'm El Rock, your hostess. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be and whenever this reaches you. It will be the perfect time for you to receive this message. And so, have I told you who I am? Yep, El Rock, On the Journey 111. We're here for Taurus, all placements. And I was only doing sun, moon, and rising, but I just want to include anybody in Taurus energy or, Taurus energy. So, as always, energy is dynamic. So, this is a general reading. If you've popped onto this, there is a message here for you somewhere. It's up to you if you want to stay and feel it out and find that message for yourself. Um, but I believe that you came here for a reason. So thank you for being here. Both subscribers, my new ones, all the ones coming in right now. Thank you so much. The returning subscribers, all of you swinging by. You're such a big part of my journey too. Wow. So all of you, thank you for being here. Your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments all help On the Journey 111 gain visibility on YouTube. So thank you for being a part of it, Taurus. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a peek at your most influential energies for the next couple of weeks for all placements in Taurus. And yeah, let's see what we've got. Taurus energy. It doesn't want to come out, but we're going to peek at it. Glimpse. Okay, so you've had a glimpse into something. This is an indicator of indigo, rainbow, crystal children, and beyond, all of those waves of children that have come in, fully loaded and coded, all of their junk DNA activated. And this is you. So you had a glimpse at something beyond you that you don't understand because we probably live in a world that doesn't teach it, train it, or allow it. And you've received this glimpse, Taurus. So also, you may have received a glimpse of something in your life that's coming in, a greater knowing that perhaps you're confused about. So that was sticking out. It wanted to say hello. It wanted to give you a glimpse and have a conversation with you, Taurus. So let's find out. Okay, so it does want to come out because it literally just flew out of the pile. So we're going to keep it. It's on the deck. And what else do we have here for Taurus for the next couple weeks? Oh, that went face down. Okay, so we've got your 3 here. Yeah, okay, so you've got follow me was the second one that came out. This is come. This is your invitation to enter the realm of fairy. So you are being invited into an elemental realm, a way of knowing. Maybe you're making deeper connections with nature, with animals, a pet, perhaps, another person. This is the unicorn and the maiden is your third card. So this is communication with unicorn, purification, and undercover action. So this card talks about, the magic between the human and the etheric, right? And that there is a communication happening. The third eye with the horn here is very much highlighted, and indications are coming in. So you've got stuff coming in for you, and you are moving towards it. You are moving into the woods. You're a stranger in a strange land. You're having new experiences. You're feeling uncertain. You're transitioning. So this could be, this is strongly coming through a spiritual transition that you're going through. However, on a very practical level, this could simply be you having an intuitive hit on a new job or a new relationship or a new direction that you're wanting to go that's a little bit foggy, right? You see how there's mists in the background, but those mists are blowing away and they're showing you that there's I'm hearing nurturing, that there's fruit here, that there is life, and it is revealing itself to you as you make this transition and begin walking this path with yourself. So you could be, starting a new job, a new business. I'm not getting a lot of family off this. This is strongly coming in as a spiritual unfolding, I'm hearing. So, yeah, going into the woods with that. And you've got a guide. You have a spiritual guide, perhaps an ancestor, perhaps a fairy, an elemental, a gnome, an angel. Only you are going to be able to connect and know who your guides are and who might be showing up to take you somewhere, perhaps in dreamland, at nighttime, when you go before you go to sleep, inviting this energy in. So you could be doing astral travel, things like that. And you're having glimpses of memory. You may not remember all of it. What you're remembering in your glimpses or what you're seeing are the important aspects of it. And you don't have to know how to achieve it or get there. You only have to know that this glimpse or this picture you've seen is your big picture, okay? However, if this is a puzzle, it's the front of the box. Maybe you've, opened the box of the jigsaw puzzle and you've seen the glimpse of the big picture, and now you need to assemble the puzzle. And so information is coming in to help you with that assembly. It's you going back and revisiting the image and understanding how you're going to refine it. Okay. Anything else on that? Hearing it requires backbone. This tree is revealing like a spine, and it's going to take courage, I hear, because it's unknown, and it's wisdom tradition. It's mystical. So it belongs to a wisdom tradition somewhere, just not the wisdom tradition that you were birthed into and that holds your belief system. And this is where this communication with the unicorn comes in. This unicorn is a person that's in this world, but not of this world. And the maiden, you, regardless of sex, is being guided, tapping in. There's a secret communication, a greater knowing happening here, and you are connecting with whatever this unicorn is, whoever this unicorn is. Somebody beautiful, lovely. The roses are here. There's love here, and support, I'm hearing. And something about this chin, maybe if your unicorn is a man, there's little whiskers here on the chin, maybe. So maybe a beard or something, but somebody or something that you are connecting with on an etheric level that opens your third eye. You open theirs, you communicate, you translate, and she's listening. Like, I get a real sense that her head is like they're just communicating. So whoever that's for, yeah, well, it's for all of you, really. If you're here, you're having some kind of telepathic, otherworldly communication. I'm seeing a card from another deck coming through, and I'm gonna actually grab the deck. I wonder if the card's gonna come out. We're gonna give it a quick shuffle. It's the Oracle of the Mermaids deck. We'll go to the tarot here in a second. We've got time. If the card doesn't pop out, I'll just go dig for it. But Tarot of the Oracle, or Oracle of the Mermaids, is what I'm shuffling with right now. Additional messages for Taurus, please. With this glimpse, this journey that they're taking into other realms, higher states of consciousness, higher levels of knowing, Taurus. Things that you can't explain, and frankly, you don't have to explain it. Keep it to yourself. Listen, go check out YouTube videos, and here's why. When I was deciding whether or not I was going to have enough courage to do a tarot reading YouTube channel where I wanted to combine my elite life coaching certification and my experience in coaching, how could I do that, bring in spirituality and allow tarot to guide that conversation, right? And so, with that greater understanding, I began to watch tarot readers all over YouTube. And as they began to talk, as I was listening to them talk through their readings, I began to understand how they were channeling, how their messages were coming in. I could identify, it helped me to identify and validate things that were coming in for me. So you don't have to talk to people about what you're experiencing, Taurus. Go listen to people who already experience it and find out what tips and tricks that you resonate with. And you'll know that you resonate with it because you're like, yes, that feels right. Yes, I have that too. So you're looking for that validation, that resonant quality of the energy meant for you. If it's an energy that's not meant for you, Taurus, what you're looking for is that level of resistance, that push away, right? And if you're feeling push away energy, it means it's not yours. So when you're getting these glimpses and you're taking this follow me, you're doing this journey, you're understanding that you're communicating, you're moving into the woods, you're understanding something a little bit deeper. You're needing validation that it's okay, and you have it. So, take this journey into the woods right here. Really allow yourself to learn. See how her wings are down. She's not ready to fly yet, but they're beginning to spread, right? Like they're taking a stretch, like the first thing in the morning, and you're like, oh yeah, that feels so good. And begin to stretch your little wings out, right? You'll take flight when you're ready to take flight. But there's information available to you that if you allow it and you let it come in, it will transform for you. It will begin to allow you to work with these things that are coming in on a greater level. So I'm looking for the mermaid card that I want to. This might have to do with love, but it definitely a deep friendship. I connect with my soul sister who lives in Central America telepathically frequently. So this is nonverbal communication, energetic pulse, and mind reading. So this is that aspect of this unicorn maiden here that is coming in. So don't doubt it. Like, not too long ago, I was at a store and I had I had bought a bunch of stuff, right? And I had a long receipt, and of course, you know how there's the plexiglass, is that what it is? Or the plastic glass in between you and your cashier now because of coronavirus. And I'm like, oh, that's a long one. And I swear to God, out loud, that's what she said. And I started laughing and I go, did you just say that's what she said? And the guy goes, not out loud. So just, know that you have moments of validation coming in, okay? So, yeah, it was pretty funny. So, don't doubt it, because doubt just makes you feel insecure about yourself. Now, I want to pull up really quickly her special place. Find your own safe space inside and out. This came out in pre-shuffle, my beautiful Taurus. So you're really needing a safe space to go and explore. So you are being sent guides. This could very well be earthly guides and teachers. Teachers on YouTube, books that you come across, readings that you come across, TED Talks, any of those things. This could be a person that you consider a person a special place, a safe place, where you can go and have these types of conversations and unfoldings and not feel judged about it. Whatever it is, you're needing a sense of safety around you, and you're going to be wanting to tap into your intuitiveness. If your alarm bells go off, then it's okay not to confide in something. I'm hearing, don't lay your pearls before swine. Not everybody deserves to know your story, Taurus. So whatever story it is that you're needing to tell or that's unfolding for you, what you first want to understand is that all of us are the main characters in our own story. And this is your story unfolding. So you get to be in the driver's seat here. So whatever this special place is for you, tap into that energy. It's warm, it's loving, it's giving, it's kind, it's gentle. I'm hearing unbiased or non-judgmental, I guess, is the word that's coming out, non-judgmental. So wherever this space is for you, it's available. It wants to nurture you, even if it's a video, right? This is something sent by your guides. It's something sent by your team to look out for you, to help you, for you to understand what this next step is. And so, yeah, that energy is there for you. Okay. Anything else? Okay, the mermaids are done with me. I just needed to get that card now. Back to Patch Tarot. So my tarot deck of choice is Patch Tarot by Spirit Science. They have a channel on YouTube, which is awesome. So you can get to know the personality of Patch. And can you tell me more about glimpse, please? What is this glimpse that Taurus is receiving? Taurus, this is beautiful. The Sun card, illumination, happiness, your future. This is an up level for you. This is an upgrade. And, you may have been in a dark time recently, especially if you're transitioning, if you're into the woods now. It means you've had a time. There's another card in this deck called Scared to Fly. And it means you're coming out of Scared to Fly. You're moving in this. And it's moving towards your sun, towards your illumination, towards your deeper, greater understanding of whatever this connection is that you have with your gift, with a shared gift with another person, with a shared dream. I'm getting a real sense that this is kind of a singular journey here. That all of those things that I just mentioned, the dream, the person, the work, all of that comes as the essence of who you truly are begins to filter through. I'm almost seeing it like a piece of moth-eaten cloth that's on a clothing line, and the sun is coming up and there's little streams of light coming through the cloth. And what we just do is we just rip down that cloth and let the full sunlight come in, right? That cloth, you don't need it anymore. It served you for as long as it served you, and now it's time for some new energy to come in for you. This glimpse that you've received, this greater knowing, you're taking the steps toward it. Wow, dang, Taurus. This is a beautiful reading. Up levels. One of the things that I refer to the up level as is like when you get a system upgrade on an application, your telephone, your computer, whatever. Those are also spiritual occurrences. So you're receiving a spiritual upgrade on your the application of your life, so to speak. And with that, you are harnessing the energy of the Eight of Discs, which is that diligence. It's those pentacles. It's what you're working towards. This glimpse is giving you a glimpse into abundance too, I'm hearing. It's something greater. And here's that unicorn energy there again. In its youthful state, it doesn't mind getting dirty. It's like got a little, is that a unicorn? Is that a little, or is that fire on his head? But whatever it is, this little unicorn doesn't mind getting dirty. It doesn't mind putting in the hard work. It understands that things are birthed. He's got little hearts on his feet. He walks forward in faith and walks forward in love. And whoever or whatever this unicorn is for you, this unicorn has your highest good at heart, Taurus, okay? When he gets up and walks around, he leaves little love footprints in the soil where you're growing your life, right? And that's a really beautiful energy with this unicorn and this maiden, because whoever it is you're tuning into really builds you up spiritually. It's that sun energy again, right? It illuminates you. It makes you sharp in the brain, I'm hearing. Do you see those little spikes there around this Patch's head? You're sharp in the mind when this energy is present, when this this gift is here. Only you know what this gift is for you. So yeah, that's really beautiful energy. Tell me, oh, wow, that one came flying out. So the Queen of Swords sideways. In her upright position, she is perceptive, she's clear, she is understanding, she doesn't talk around stuff. She says it like it is and doesn't mean harm by it, but it's for your highest understanding, your highest good, there's something where there was a hurt somewhere that was unintentional and caused a detachment from the energy. So the Queen's in the wobble from being detached because the Queen of Swords was perhaps not mindful with how the sword was used. And I'm just going to trust that you know what that means for you. All right, let's see what else we have here. Bottom of the deck is the 10 of discs. This is legacy. So if this is a soul-connected relationship that has a lot of intuitive connections, telepathic connections, it is a legacy connection. It transcends many different versions of itself. It transcends friendship, it transcends commerce and family, and it is, so if this is a business, this is a lifelong business perhaps, that's passed down through generations, something of that nature. So maybe you're being passed down a family business and you're being given knowledge of that business on a really practical level, something like that. And maybe as that information is being passed down, this Queen passes it down in a really practical, logical way. And maybe the person receiving the communications needs a different way of communication, or I'm hearing that there was a disconnect that caused a detachment that put the Queen into the wobble. So, in this reversed position, she's lost her enthusiasm, she's lost her care, she's lost her desire to communicate, and what she does communicate might be sharp and or carry with it an edge. And so whatever do you have something else to say? I guess just to get it back upright, that sun energy wants to bring itself back to you. So we have sun energy here, regardless of intention and outcome. Oftentimes we take actions based on the way that somebody made us feel when they said something completely unintentional. We have the luminosity of the sun over and over and over here. We have it in the diligence of the work that you put in. We have it in the illumination of the sun card and your spirit becoming whole. And ultimately with the Queen, even in a wobble, is perceptive that regardless of how this communication may have transpired, that ultimately the sun is what really wants to come out here. It's what wants to be reflected because it is the highest in this circumstance that you're working with right now, my beautiful Tauruses. And here's something else. We had the conversations about unicorn, and I've got another deck that was laying at the bottom here that happens to have unicorn on it, inviting serendipity. So there's something very much about unicorn here, and just to let you know, whatever that means for you. Okay. Unicorns everywhere, sun everywhere, highly spiritual experiences, communication that's nonverbal, something that's very, very special with her special place right here. There's something really beautiful on the table here for you right now, Taurus, and you're getting a glimpse of it. This is something coming into your life, and it is beginning to reveal itself in the next couple weeks, and you're being asked to take this journey. You're being asked to step into it, and there's a great deal of trust. You've got a lot of support here. See all these fairies down here below? There's a lot of trust that you're being asked to have, and the outcome is a reward that you can't imagine. So come, this is your invitation to enter the realm of fairy. So whatever the energy of fairy is for you, think of magic, think of mysticism, think of the elements, think of that thing that you can't imagine that could have ever been yours, and this is what it is. And it is yours, and you know it's yours, and you don't trust that it's yours. You don't trust in the communication, you haven't trusted in the guidance, because there's something that happened on the practical earthly plane that put you off course. It knocked you were on a road, and somebody ran a stop sign and rear-ended you or something. You were on a path and you got knocked off of it somehow, and it had to do with the Queen of Swords and this sword, and a misperception of that caused a detachment. So oh, come on, you guys, this is beautiful. 10 of Cups, prosperity. So whatever this is that you're walking towards, that you've glimpsed, that you are going to walk towards. Now this came out sideways, you guys, and I want to put this in the upright position for you because this is prosperity, and you are being asked to trust on the deepest level, Taurus. This is emotional fulfillment. This is more than you could have ever imagined, Taurus. This is really beautiful. In the reverse position, it's deprivation. And this requires you to believe in something that's not yet evidenced in your reality. And when you don't believe in it, it creates a lack of oxygen or deprivation in this communication and this understanding between you. And so you are in this energy between depriving the field of potential, or this prosperous new beginning, or this thing wanting to present itself to you. It's lacks oxygen, and just think high for yourself, Taurus. When we're looking at all the what ifs in our life, what if this goes wrong? What if this person hurts me like that person did? What if this situation turns out like that situation did? Just because there's similarities in it, there's similarities all throughout life, Taurus, just period. Like if you're dealing with a man, there are just things that are inherently masculine, regardless of whether or not they embody the quality of a person that used that quality to hurt you. The same is true with women. Just because she's a woman and she does something in a certain way, that a lot of women do it in that way, doesn't mean it needs to trigger you, Taurus. It just, stop depriving yourself of the emotional nourishment that's here for you. You've got guides, you've got help, you've got everything that you need to take this journey and move forward. So really, this is beautiful, beautiful energy. Give yourself some oxygen, give yourself some breathing space. Focus on who's showing up to guide you, what messages are showing up to take you in certain directions. Wow, visionary, Prince of Wands. This is passion. This is that explosion with the seed of life at the tip of the wand. If this is love, this is like a romantic relationship. This is super passionate, and somebody's wanting to move forward in this. Now the thing is in the Prince energy, it's immature, right? It has the vision without the direction. Do you see how his eyes are closed and he's going full speed ahead? It's the calling to open the eye behind the eye, that inner eye. Do you see how that light's coming down through his crown? Open those eyes within, begin to have this communication that you are being called into, that you're already experiencing. There is love here, so this could be ancestral guidance, angelic guidance. Only you know what this is. It could be a human, it could be a very intimate, deep, personal friendship or relationship. But this unicorn in your reading is really open the inner eye. There's new potential here. There's a vision that's unfolding that's not a vision maybe that's ever been tried before, a new way of looking at things. It just, you know, it's being perceptive. It's taking another look. I'm hearing take another look. Yeah, and the Seven of Cups pops out. So illusion, right? There's too many cups to choose from. There's too many belief systems, there's too many conflicting energies, and there is a cup, one of these cups here that you're pulled to. I would assume it would be whatever cup where there's a unicorn at. And so with that, you're opening your eyes to the illusions that you have had your eyes closed to. You can hold a vision, and these illusions can also be the obstacles that you think are coming forward. And if you hold the vision of your success, Taurus, and you hold the availability for the good things to happen, those can happen too. And remember, in this reading, it was talking about better than you could have imagined. So maybe if you can release all of these fears and illusions that live in all of these different cups that may have made you feel disconnected, disjointed, emotional putty, things that have stolen from the essence of who you are. We've got the green heart energy here. And whatever it was that made your heart something less than solid, hold a higher vision, because that's not every experience. That was these experiences, right? Empty out those cups, hold the vision of what you're putting in the empty cups, and move towards that. God, I don't want to stop. I'm really just intrigued by this, Taurus. Let's see if there's just a couple more cards that want to pop out. Sometimes I want to do extendeds. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, King of Discs, that determination, the just the proactiveness, right? This is the diligence. This is in King's energy, right? You've planted it. Now you're seeing the fruits of your labor. Disc energy, abundance, groundedness, earthiness. You're walking, you're taking the steps to keep that illumination. It's just the next step, Taurus. That's all it is. You've had a glimpse of the end game, but you're in the practicality of the season, and it's the start of the season. You haven't made it to playoffs yet. You haven't made it to the big game. You're at the start of the season. You're managing your performance. You are choosing where you put your energy. You're understanding your opponents. You're moving through the energy and making yourself available for peak performance, for a peak moment in your life. And and you will have a series of peak moments, right? Those things that tell you, yes, this is the direction I want to go. You have to believe in the peak moments, because we all take losses in life. And this is a peak moment for you. What is this card that's upside down? Oh, the Sun card. Yep. And just in case you forgot, we're ending it with the Sun card. So the illumination, the supreme happiness, the love, the joy, it is coming in. You are being told that you win the final match of the championship game of your life. And season has started. So welcome to knowing that this beauty lives in your world, and that it's your steps, your choices, your focus, your energy, and your allowing that brings this forward. So good for you, Taurus. Go with God and go with the sun and make yourself available to everything that wants to come to you. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.